Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Battlefall State of Conflict. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 20 bucks or so. I stress Early Access, that means everything that you're about to see is subject to change. Have you ever played a game where within 15 minutes of going into it, you're like, this is a ripoff of this and it's 10 times worse? Well, that's this. This is clearly a ripoff of Command & Conquer. And I don't mind games that do that, but it doesn't do anything better. It really doesn't. So there are 3 factions in the campaign, but only 2 in the skirmish. And also, no windowed full screen options or resolution options anywhere in the options menu. How do you release a game without windowed mode, full screen, resolution options, nothing? How do you do that in 2025? Anyway. The charm of this game is its retro, old-style pixely graphics. It's really not that good. Sorry. Anyway, so like Command & Conquer, I played Skirmish for the record. I tried the campaign. I got bored of it, so I went into a Skirmish on easy. And they were relentless. It falls into the same trap as Command & Conquer in the sense that enemies will unit spam you constantly, even on easy, not giving you any time to set up or learn the game. So easy is not really easy. That's another complaint. But anyway, so like in Command & Conquer, you've got this central base unit or building, and then from there, you're going to build like a barracks and a refinery. Like, the same build order, too. Like, refinery, and then the barracks, and then more unlock, like the comm station, and then the war pad, which is like your vehicle building, and then the tech lab. So if you've played Command & Conquer before, it's like, well, yeah, it's these buildings, it's just they're called something different. And then you've got turrets and land units like flamethrowers and rockets and riflemen, and then you've got vehicle units like heavy tanks and extenders, which allow you to build in a small radius around them, just like in Command & Conquer. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I appreciate these kinds of games, but when another game does it better, then I'd just rather play that. I honestly couldn't stomach this for very long. I have to stress that. I've only played it for about 15-20 minutes. I tried it, I really did, but there were just too many gaping flaws with it right out of the gate, and it was just too similar to Command & Conquer. And like I said, I don't want folks to think that, oh, it's a C&C clone, so that means that he automatically hates it. No. Like, 8-Bit Armies wasn't bad, and there's been some other Command & Conquer-like games that I've played, but in my opinion, if you're going to do something similar to a game that's already tested and tried and true, you have to set it apart somehow, make it different, and make it better. And, like, the controls for this were frustrating. Like, I spent 2 or 3 minutes trying to figure out how to, like, extend the second, I built an extender to put next to another, I want to call it Tiberium, but that's what it is. I found another patch. I was trying to put another refinery next to that, and I had to build like an extender to build out that far, because your build radius is limited to your immediate base. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. And in C&C, you could click on the unit, and it would there would be these arrows pointing outward going, if you click again, it'll, no, you have to hit E first, and then click somewhere. Like, the game didn't really tell me that. There's no, I even hit escape to look at the options menu, and I couldn't really see it in the keybinds anywhere. So that was frustrating. I just hit every key until I finally figured it out. So like I said, this game has balance issues. The easy is not easy. Full screen windowed mode and resolution options not in the game. It's early access, and it clearly shows. And I'm not touching this game again until it gets better. Yes, there are, as you get promoted in this game, you can use special abilities, but to be fair, you could do that in other C&C games as well. You could actually pick upgrades as you got promoted. So that's not a new thing either. Command & Conquer Generals did something like that. And Generals is by far one of my favorite games, aside from Red Alert. But anyway, this needs a lot more work before I'll touch it again. So just be warned, this is just an opinion. It is what it is. I'll probably get downvoted for it as usual, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things. If you want, I'm not a shill that will just continuously pump out positive reviews. I tell it like it is because the consumer is more important than companies with big checkbooks. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.